I'm 40 years old. I've never used Botox or fillers, and I have hooded and droopy eyes. I'll show you how I did this soft and natural makeup look and what I used. And they're on sale for Black Friday. And these only come up for sale once a year, and they're 20% off. I'm just gonna tap in my contour and just kind of stamp it onto my cheekbone. I'm not going way underneath the cheekbone. I'm just finding it and then I'm just hitting right on top of it. And I take it to about the outer edge of the eye. Forehead, I'm really just gonna go along the sides here. And I'm really just getting the product on. And then I'll go back and kind of do a final blend. The jawline, you'll do it right on the jawline. Not really underneath, not above, just directly on it. And if you mess up, this is a cream formula. It's easy to fix. So don't worry if you get something somewhere, if you get too much product in one area. The jowl area. I also really like if you like to contour your nose, this flat brush, you can kind of stamp the nose with the contour. And it makes it easy to blend. All right, we're gonna go to the other side of the brush. And I'm gonna use a lighter shade that would pretty much be like a concealer shade. I already have a little bit of color correction right here in the corners of my eyes that are a little bit dark. And so I'm just gonna go in and brighten up just a little bit of product. I'm gonna take this lighter shade, it's just 1 or 2 shades lighter than my main foundation color. And I'm gonna place it right here a little bit farther down and then work my way up to brighten under the eye as opposed to putting a bunch of product directly under the eye. You really can just use this to brighten up pretty much like concealer, just to kind of bring some light to the center of the face. A little bit on the nose. Next, I'm gonna go into my main foundation color. I'm using a different brush, and I'm just gonna kind of I pinched it, tapped right in it, and I'm gonna work that color pretty much where I haven't put any product. So it keeps to that one layer of product on the skin, or as much as possible. And then once we do this, we'll finish blending it out, and then add a little bronzer and blush. I'm just gonna kind of work to blend the rest of these colors. Contour, I'm just kind of brushing up. Don't want to drag that down. Gravity is already fighting against us, so we want to help it out. Bit of bronzer, and I'm flipping to that bigger side of my brush, and I'm just gonna hit right here at the highest part of my cheek. Nice having everything in one palette like this. You don't have a million things getting lost in a makeup bag. Just for fun, I'm gonna do 2 blush colors. This one is nude. I'm gonna use my finger just to kind of show you, put a few little dots there. I'm gonna add a little pop of this color, and these shades can also be used on your lips, completely up to you. I feel like a lighter color kind of gives that a little bit more of a youthful flush. Let's just go in and blend this out as well. I'm just kind of stippling and pressing. We're not tugging on the skin. A little bit of this pink on my lips, and then put this lip oil over it. It's called Chai. This one's kind of perfect. The creams really do give it kind of a second skin finish. If you want to add powder, you can definitely do that. Just whatever you prefer, you can leave it as is. If you don't do a powder, I would do a setting spray. I'm just going to add the teeniest bit of powder. If you like a little bit of shimmer, you can do the Eliminator, and this is just going to add a little bit of shimmer to the cheeks or on the nose, Cupid's bow, and then just kind of blend that out. All right, that's the final look. I tend to keep my makeup pretty soft and more on the natural side as much as possible, but you can glam this up. You can really do whatever you want with it. This little palette is customizable. All the colors that I use today are actually from a preset collection. It is in the level 2 palette 12 collection. So I didn't use every single color because there's more that comes with it, but everything that I use does come from that collection.